Welcome back to the Samsung Hope for Children Gala. I'm right now with Jimmie Johnson.
Hello.
How are you?
Great to see you.
Yeah, great to see you again another year. And of course, you're here to spread the word about your foundation.
Yeah, I am, and I'm very fortunate that Samsung, again, is letting the Jimmie Johnson Foundation participate and be a part of things. My wife and I created our foundation probably 7 or 8 years ago now, and of late, last 5 years, I would say, we try to help out public school systems in the area where we both grew up and then where we live in North Carolina. And as you know, technology is everywhere, and especially at a young age, so the relationship with Samsung works really well, and we're able to help with a lot of these labs that are developing in schools and get technology in kids' hands to help them learn more.
Let's say I don't know anything about NASCAR at all. What's the one thing I need to know?
Well, the most commonly asked question is what happens if you have to go to the bathroom, and I know that's somewhere in your mind.
Really? I was actually thinking that.
Oh, were you?
Were you thinking
Okay.
that on Twitter? What were you thinking about? Yeah, what does happen?
Yeah, I knew that was next. I kind of set that up. Some just have their problems,
yeah.
But if you're smart and playing well, you can avoid that.
Fascinating. Have you ever just done the deed?
No, I have gotten out of the car and have run to a porta potty before, but I have not done the deed in the car.
So no Tums before a race.
Yeah, well, that aspect of it would be really catastrophic, but I think the other side, some people, drink a lot of fluids in the car and they just don't have a big tank, I guess.
What's the one thing that you need to remind yourself of when getting into race mode and pay attention to?
For me, our events are 3 to 5 hours in length, depending on the track we race at, and the adrenaline that gets kicking at the start of the event, it's very easy to make mistakes early from being too aggressive and crash on lap 10 of 300. So being able to pace yourself and be ready for the end of the race is key.
And you're on Twitter. You tweet a lot.
I am.
What do you like about Twitter? What's the one thing that people tweet you about?
Well, I think for me, when I go to the racetrack, I'm very focused in maybe don't come off on television or in in the media in general as I should, because I'm so focused on my job, and Twitter's really that space in between. So it allows people to see the other side of me that they really don't get to see, through the racetrack stuff.
What's that other side?
Much more relaxed, having fun. Things have calmed down a lot now that I'm a parent. So years ago, there was much more of a wild side, but a child will slow you down a bunch.
Thank God Twitter wasn't around as much then.
I can't imagine trying to find, a spouse or date or anything in the world of Twitter. I'm so fortunate that all of that stuff for me was pre-Twitter.
And you have so many crazy, I must say, social media NASCAR fans.
Yes,
what is it about
involved.
The sport that makes people so engaged online?
Well, I think our fans are have more access in general than any other sport. So, if you even go to our races prior to an event, fans are all around the race cars, and you don't have fans around the starting pitcher and the quarterback at a football game. So access is key. At the same time, all the great stuff that comes with Twitter, it gives haters an opportunity to blow you up when they want to as well. So you've got to have thick skin reading through your timeline.
Finally, our last question here tonight. With all these Fast and Furious movies keep on coming back, what is this?
We're down 26 or something.
I know. Are you sick of them?
I haven't seen one of them yet, so I just keep seeing them coming out with more and more and more.
Jimmie Johnson, everyone.